Now, you're diving through history's shadows, where the whispers of the past echo through crumbling walls and ghost towns burn with secrets. What happened here? Why were these places abandoned? Pack your things and let's explore this together, if you dare. Abandoned places have a strange pull on us. They're eerie, mysterious, and often beautiful in their decay. From forgotten towns engulfed by nature to asylums steeped in chilling histories, they challenge us to piece together forgotten stories, but they also warn us, reminding us how even the grandest dreams can crumble. Why do we explore these forsaken locations? Is it the thrill of danger, the beauty of ruins, or the chance to connect with the ghosts of the past? Whatever the reason, these places offer more than meets the eye. Let's take a closer look at some of the most haunting sites across the globe. Here's the challenge. Abandoned places aren't just creepy, they're loaded with unanswered questions. Why was Mandu, once a thriving Indian city, left to ruins? How did a burning underground fire turn Centralia into a smoky ghost town? What causes such a complete eerie stillness to take over these places? And why do we find them so fascinating, despite the fear they instill? Mandu, India, sits hidden in the rugged embrace of the Vindhya Range, a city that once pulsed with life and grandeur, but now breathes only whispers of its past. This ancient capital of the Malwa Kingdom thrived centuries ago, celebrated for its prosperity and architectural brilliance. Yet, the elements conspired against it. Water scarcity gnawed away at its lifeblood, while rival kingdoms loomed like shadows on the horizon, threatening its very existence. By the 16th century, the bustling streets fell silent, and the people were forced to abandon their beloved city. What remains today is a ghostly masterpiece: palaces with intricate carvings, mosques that echo faint prayers, and stepwells carved deep into the earth, a testament to human ingenuity. But Mandu is more than ruins. It's a realm where the past clings tightly. Wander through its crumbling gateways, and you might feel the weight of forgotten stories pressing against your chest. Did the royal halls once ring with laughter, or were they always haunted by foreboding? The ruins, draped in greenery and shadowed by the Vindhya Hills, seem to guard their secrets fiercely. Mandu isn't just a place to visit, it's a lingering question, a palpable mystery that refuses to be solved. Nicosia International Airport in Cyprus is not just an abandoned airport, it's a time capsule locked in the chaos of 1974. Once a thriving gateway connecting Cyprus to the world, its vibrant terminals echoed with the sounds of hurried travelers, boarding calls, and jet engines. But all of that came to a sudden halt when war broke out between Greek and Turkish forces, leaving the airport stranded in the middle of a United Nations buffer zone. Today, the runways, once meticulously maintained, are cracked and overgrown with weeds, while rusting planes sit eerily still, their wings spread like forgotten relics of a different era. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional rustle of wind through the derelict buildings. Nature has crept back in, vines wrapping around control towers and grasses pushing through shattered windows, giving the site a haunting, post-apocalyptic aesthetic. Walking through this ghostly airport feels like stepping into another world, one where time froze, yet decay continued its slow, relentless march. It's more than a haunting relic. It's a visceral reminder of the scars of war and the fragility of human creations. Nicosia Airport stands as a chilling monument to history's unfinished chapters, quietly waiting for closure that may never come. Centralia, Pennsylvania, is not your average ghost town. Beneath its surface, a relentless fire has raged since 1962, fueled by an underground coal seam that shows no signs of stopping. The ground is hot to the touch, with smoke and toxic gases seeping through cracks in the earth like whispers from another realm. The air is thick with the stench of sulfur, a grim reminder of the invisible threat lurking below. Once a thriving community of over 1,000 residents, Centralia is now a desolate wasteland, its streets eerily quiet except for the occasional hiss of escaping steam. Only a handful of residents remain, defying evacuation orders, as if clinging to ghosts of the past. Abandoned homes crumble, their windows like hollow eyes staring out at a barren landscape. A lonely church still stands, defiantly pristine amid the chaos, holding Sunday services for an invisible congregation. Meanwhile, the fire below continues its unstoppable march, consuming everything in its path. Scientists predict it could burn for another 250 years, an inferno that refuses to be extinguished. Centralia is a haunting monument to human error, a place where nature and disaster have conspired to create a chilling tableau of devastation, resilience, and eerie permanence. The Paris Asylum, a crumbling relic on the outskirts of the City of Light, casts a shadow far darker than its decaying walls. Built in the 19th century, this sprawling institution was a product of an era when mental illness was poorly understood and fear dictated treatment. Within these walls, patients endured conditions that ranged from overcrowding to outright torment. Tales of experimental procedures, long since condemned, whisper through the asylum's silent halls, echoing with the cries of those who suffered. Decades of neglect have left the building a haunting skeleton of its former self, its corridors overtaken by graffiti and nature's slow reclamation. Yet, its chilling history isn't the only thing that draws urban explorers. Many report an unshakable feeling of being watched, as if the asylum itself is alive with memories that refuse to rest. Shadowy movements at the edges of vision, the creak of unseen footsteps, and a palpable sense of unease have made the asylum infamous among thrill-seekers and skeptics alike. For all its horrors, this forgotten institution stands as a stark testament to the importance of compassion and progress, a haunting juxtaposition of humanity's worst impulses and its enduring hope for change. Enter, but beware, the past clings here. Hashima Island, or Battleship Island, sits off the coast of Nagasaki, a desolate concrete labyrinth surrounded by an unrelenting ocean. In its heyday, this small island was a bustling coal mining hub, home to over 5,000 workers and their families, packed into an area less than a square kilometer. It was a symbol of Japan's rapid industrialization, a place where humanity and industry collided to create one of the most densely populated locations on Earth. But this triumph was short-lived. By the 1970s, the coal reserves were depleted, and the island's inhabitants vanished almost overnight, leaving behind skeletal high-rises, decaying machinery, and empty streets frozen in time. The once bustling corridors are now eerily silent, broken only by the distant crash of waves. Nature has begun to reclaim the island, with sea breezes corroding the structures and vines creeping over the ruins. The haunting beauty of Hashima has drawn filmmakers and explorers, yet stepping onto its crumbling pathways feels like trespassing into another era. Each shadowed corner seems to whisper untold stories of toil and abandonment, a stark reminder of how progress can falter and fade. Standing there, one can't help but feel the weight of time pressing down, both captivating and unsettling. Oradour-sur-Glane, France, stands as a chilling memorial, a village locked forever in the shadows of one horrific day. On June 10, 1944, the Nazis descended upon this peaceful town, unleashing a massacre that claimed the lives of 642 men, women, and children. The streets, once alive with laughter and daily bustle, now echo with an eerie silence. Rusted bicycles lean against charred walls, their riders forever absent. Burnt-out cars sit frozen in their final moments of use, while shattered shop windows frame dusty relics of a bygone life. Every step taken in Oradour feels heavy with the weight of untold stories, as if the air itself mourns. Bullet holes scar the walls, a stark testament to unimaginable terror. Preserved as a solemn reminder, the village silently demands that no one forgets the brutal cost of war, urging reflection and a commitment to ensuring history never repeats itself. Lastly, deep within Namibia's unforgiving desert, Colemanscop stands as a haunting relic of fleeting fortune. Once a diamond-fueled utopia in the early 1900s, this town gleamed with prosperity, boasting grand homes, a lavish ballroom, and even Africa's first X-ray machine, a testament to its opulence. But as the diamonds dwindled, so did the people, abandoning Colemanscop to the relentless grip of the desert. Now, its once proud structures lie in eerie silence, their grandeur fading beneath shifting dunes. Rooms once alive with music and laughter are now filled with golden sands, burying memories beneath layers of desolation. The wind howls through shattered windows and crumbling walls, carrying the whispers of a bygone era. Every step through this ghost town feels like trespassing on the remnants of a dream, stolen by nature's unyielding force. Colemanscop is not just abandoned, it is devoured, a striking portrait of humanity's fragility against time. Here's the thing about these places. They don't just tell stories, they demand we ask questions. How does nature reclaim its territory so gracefully? Why are we drawn to the eerie beauty of decay? Each of these locations isn't just a snapshot of the past. It's a mirror, reflecting the fragility of our present and the uncertainty of our future. These places may be abandoned, but their stories are alive, waiting for someone to uncover them. They remind us of what we leave behind, our triumphs, mistakes, and dreams. What other haunting tales could be out there, hidden in the ruins we haven't explored yet? What's your favorite abandoned place? Do you know of any hidden gems that deserve to be on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love uncovering mysteries like these, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Together, let's dive deeper into the shadows of history. Until next time, stay curious, explorers.